What's going on, guys? Welcome back. The 27th of July. It's Sunday morning, 5:59 a.m. on the East Coast. We're going to look at Aerodrome Finance / the United States dollar. This is the daily chart, and the data here is derived from Coinbase. We've had a very quiet and boring market this weekend. This heading into the end of July, early August time frame here. Very, very quiet. Not too much to talk about. We're going to run through a couple things here. Again, really not much going on here. We'll check out Bitcoin. We'll head over to, Coin Market Cap. See what's going on with the alt season. We'll look at the Bitcoin dominance chart, and then we'll wrap this video up here. So we have some market resistance here for Aerodrome sitting at the 90 cent. 0.901 is the resistance level. So far, Sunday here, market resistance. Saturday, we traded up above it. We closed below it. Again, market resistance. Let's go to a smaller time frame, 3-minute time frame. You can see the price bumping its head here, traded above it, back below it, turned it into resistance. Again, bumping its head, tried to trade above it for a little bit, back into resistance. These markets are very quiet this weekend. So what can we look forward to here in the coming weeks? Coming week, I should say. Well, for starters, it'd be nice to see Aerodrome get back above 90, which is this yellow line here, close above it, which would be a good start to take us back up towards the 96.5, 98.59, which of course, next up is that $1 resistance. Over here on the 22nd of July, we hit a high of 101, 1.01. That 98.599 is 599 is our market resistance. So that's what's going on here with this Aerodrome chart. Maybe the price is just hanging out until the 50-day can catch up. Maybe it's going to pull back like this into the 50-day and then rally. If that's the case, probably be looking for the price to get back down here to like 83, 84. Again, just throwing that out there. Kind of just my opinion, so take it for what it's worth. I don't know. What I do know is these markets don't sit quiet and sideways forever. We're going to get some volatility here soon. Whether it's higher or lower, I have no clue. Something we can go off of is the trend is higher. So maybe we could say it's going to be a higher breakout. It is quite volatile. You know, the swings up and the swings down. Maybe we pull back into the 50 and then we get that next break higher. Again, just kind of just talking here. The only thing I could do is watch my price levels. And right now, the price level 90 is market resistance. If we pull back lower, 84.38, which was support here on the 25th of July, that's what I'd be looking at below the market. If we blast off to the upside, I'm going to watch 96.5, I'm going to watch 98.5, then I'm going to watch 101. That's what's going on here with the Aerodrome chart, guys. If you're interested in following along to our trading signals, it's called the Trading Zone membership on YouTube. There's a link down below. Aerodrome is one of the products that is in the portfolio. All right, so let's check out the Bitcoin dominance chart, BTC.D. So, Bitcoin dominance chart, although we had a rise recently, we found resistance at the 200-day, and now we're pulling back here. Now, if we print a higher low like this, basically call today the low, and we start to rally and get back up above the 200-day, well, we could be ready for another Bitcoin rally, and that means altcoins more than likely will not run. So we'll have to see what happens here. If we put in another lower low, then there's a good chance we're going to see altcoin season sooner rather than later. So we're right here. We got the 50-day turning down. Again, we've seen this though before. We talked about this in yesterday's video. I believe it was yesterday's video, which was an XRP video, which most people don't watch. So here we have a break below the 200-day. We rallied up. We turned the 200-day into resistance. We pulled back. Right here is a higher low. And then the market put in a higher high, higher low. Bitcoin went on to rally. We'll see. We have some pretty nasty breaks here, though. I mean, this is a decent little break. Here's another higher high and then a decent break. Resistance. At some point, it runs out of steam and the uptrend will end. Whether that's now or not, again, time will tell. We got to watch this as a higher low. If this starts to rally and put in a higher high, we could be in for a pretty big Bitcoin rally again, maybe taking us up to the next level on my charts is 130K right up here. So we're finding, I mean, talk about this thing just sitting like a duck on the water. Just literally sitting here perfectly at 116,834 market support. That was my target. So once we broke out here, my target 116,834. Of course, we traded above it up into the 123 range. Let's see, we hit a high of 123, 230, 107. And it pulled back and it's just like, yeah, I'm going to sit here for a while. So who knows? It doesn't look like it's ready to tumble just yet. So maybe we get that next breakout. And then, I don't know, maybe we see some altcoins run during that next breakout for Bitcoin. Maybe that's final. We'll see. This thing's in a pretty serious uptrend right now, though. So we have to, you got to be careful. It could trend for a very long time. All right, so we looked at the Bitcoin dominance, looked at Bitcoin, we looked at Aerodrome. Let's head over to CoinMarketCap. And CoinMarketCap, we just dropped again. We're back down to a 39 for the CMC altcoin season index. That's very, very far from a 75. So it ain't time yet for the altcoins to run. It can happen quick. So this thing could be up in the 50s, 60s plus pretty quick. But right now, it's far from a 75 where Bitcoin, the dominance is in Bitcoin right now. Let's go to the fear and greed index while we're sitting here. We're at a 64. So we're in greed. We've been higher. And that is that, guys, for the crypto market here on this Sunday. All links are down below. Of course, not financial advice. If you have any questions, either send me an email or let me know down in the comments. Try to get back to all you guys. Where do you think Aero's going? Do you think Aero's going to pull back further into the 50-day first? Or are we going to rally from here, maybe on this Sunday, back up to, back above 90, up towards 96, 98, and then 101, hopefully taking us up there to our next high, 107, 111. You guys have a great day.